I'm talking about we're going to PM Dawn for real. And you
No,
send
PM
me.
Dog. No, I wouldn't do them like that.
I'm
PM Dog
sorry.
was they was straight up whack. They was on some weird stuff. So, I mean, I remember
But that
Boogie Down Boogie Down
is
Productions.
because of the
KRS-One threw
singing.
them, beat them down, threw them off the stage, and
I think
I
it's the
remember
singing.
that.
The singing probably took me there.
Yeah,
Singing?
yeah. It could have been tweaked. The singing could have
Yeah,
been
the
tweaked.
singing took me there.
More production, behind the studios type
Hmm.
stuff. Yeah. But other than that, yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah, it
I
was
wouldn't give.
like
I wouldn't say PM Dawn
because
though.
it was like,
Okay, I gotta get home for the spit and sip. So happy birthday.
Thank you. You
Oh
look so
my God.
refreshed. So something
Girl,
about you.
I'm just so glad that it's Friday.
hello.
Hey. Oh, look at you. You've been sun-kissed.
Well, happy early birthday,
Thank you.
to
Wait a minute. Happy 2 days before her birthday.
Yeah,
That's all I can
thank
say.
you.
Leo, Leo, Leo.
No, it's Virgo.
Oh no, we're the better. Leo, Leo. I'm just Leo
Virgo's better.
season. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You say you're what? A verb what?
Definitely not a Leo. That's for sure.
No, we're the best. You can't be a Leo. You're supposed to be, but I don't know.
Whatever.
I don't know what happened.
Is this extreme example something that you compiled from multiple different stories or from a direct interaction with someone?
So this is you.
Yeah,
I
this
thought
is
it was fiction.
no.
I thought it was just. I thought it was just characters. I was like, oh, I didn't know this was a novel. Second, what made you want to focus on that topic? I mean, you
Okay.
gave a good reason why you're doing it, but why were you inspired to do it in the first place?
I seen you talking to my man. So does that mean anything to you? Like, is there like a? Okay, that was good. That was good.
Nice.
I know, right?
First of all, I like knowing what Ichigo means because my only previous knowledge of Ichigo was an anime character from a very popular anime called Bleach. And I never knew his name meant that, but that was very insightful.
And in terms of a book, I'm reading 2 books right now. One of them is the book of Ichigo Ichie by Hector Garcia and Francesca Morales. And it's basically about a Japanese principle of making the most of every moment in the Japanese way. And I'll read an excerpt from the book for you all.
You some of the mushrooms? Oh, that's what when you say maroons, are you talking about the mushroom maroons? Oh,
No, there's
maroons.
no, there's no mushroom maroons. Are there any
I thought
mushroom
they were
maroons?
drugs. I thought they were drugs. Maroons, they call them drugs,
No.
right? Or something. Can you explain to me what you're talking about, sir? Because I jumped on way too late.
I thought the maroon, like
Like the Maroon societies that escaped
the
enslavement.
Jamaican.
Those.
Okay. So are they still in the United States?
But
Are there any African-based ones still in existence?
I was just thinking about this book that I constantly am telling other people to read. So there are 3 books that, possibly 4, but 3 books that I definitely am always telling people to read. 2 are by the same author. So the first one is this book called Sabah, The Reawakening of the African Mind, and is written by Dr. Asa Hilliard. And the other book that is by him is called The Maroon Within Us. then I can explain because that's the one I'm going to talk about. And then the third book is it's written by J.A. Rogers. It's called From Superman to Man. I was looking for them because I usually keep them right next to me on my desk. But it looks like my wife moved my stuff around and didn't tell me, and they're not on my bookshelf behind me, so I don't know where my books are. So I will find them later. But what I'm going to talk about, I wanted to read it directly, but I know what it's about. So I'll just kind of talk about it. So in Maroon Within Us, very astute of you, Tumba, to talk about the Maroon societies of Jamaica. But as you may know, like, the Maroons were people who didn't just escape enslavement. They escaped enslavement, they created cities, and they barricaded themselves and created protective societies that made it difficult for them to be recaptured into enslavement.
Oh, Julie, you have a book for us to read?
I don't. I apologize.
Girl, you never. How many times do we do this? You never have a book. What?
And I don't understand the size of bathtubs. Like, who are they made for? Just women? Because I'm like, what's the purpose? Why my knees sit up?
Oh, your knees.
My knees are fully out of the water. Completely. Who are these things made for? It's so stupid. I don't get it.
Your knees sit all the way up.
Yes.
Wait, that turned into what?
You know they make glue out of horses.
No.
Horses and they make glue.
No, they don't.
Look
How
at
do
it.
they make glue out of horses?
I don't know the process. I just know that it happens.
Wait a minute. They kill horses to make glue?
Yes.
So how did they make glue before?
I don't know. Was there glue?
Oh, and also I make sure people say what they're doing, because it's also like an entrepreneurial kind of network.
Bday, I am a financial advisor. People create financial plans and plan for their future. Those are either too stiff or they are too clubbish. Whatever it is, networking has lost my attention lately, and I do a lot of networking. But I created this event to be like a breath of fresh air to the networking scene. So if you come out,
So I'm Tumba Mukendi, as you know. So I have so my company is Love Savvy Jewel LLC. So it's a book series. I'm up to book 6. No, book 5 is out. I'm working on book 6, right? And so this company, it also has apparel, like this t-shirt.
Oh, nice.
So that's me. So I love me, right? So you could customize these t-shirts. So it's all on my website. And I have gifts for everyone that come into the Spit and Sip, that attend the Spit and Sip. So it's usually the first chapter of the book I'm working on. So you guys you'll get a special preview.
Okay, well, hi everyone. I'm Sandy. I am by career an epidemiologist. So I work for the Center for Disease Control. I work in public health. I do a lot of surveillance, data management, data monitoring, and public health infrastructure. That is my career and my passion. But in the entrepreneurial space, I am exploring lifestyle branding, especially in regards to wellness. I want to create a space, just where people can find peace, they can slow down, and just be centered and love self, but also pour into their cup so that they can pour the overflow into other people's cups. So exploring that.
What I do is I am in the wellness business. I'm an entrepreneur. Well, I used to do travel, sir, with IntelliTravel. So I was your friendly travel agent. But now I'm dealing with your wellness. I partner up with a company and I have my own wellness company. And so I'm just my stuff that I have is all organic. It's all organic, right? Remember back in the day, check it out. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see the light? So if you're in the club and it's really dark, how? You don't have to go to the bathroom because it has a mirror.
Oh, okay.
You see what I mean? I know, right? Yes, honey, yes.
Wow. Somebody give you a heart emoji.
Oh, thank you. So this right here is the gold bar, right? It's the wellness go-to bar, right? I don't know if you can't really see it, but it is. Everybody know about Nutrilite, correct? That's since Moses, right? Part of the recipe. Nutrilite's been around. So we have an all-in-one bar with our first. And this is the berries and seeds. It's so delicious, and it's like all organic,
Okay.
all natural, and that's what I love to just deal with all this stuff right here. You're a vegan, so you will love it because it doesn't have anything to do with any animal stuff in it. Yes. And our drinks, we have energy drinks. Oh, this right here is called the perfect water. Okay. So this water is purified water, right? And it has remineralized, iodized, and MOB and electrolytes in it. Oh, this water tastes so delicious. I'm telling you. I just shook the bottle and it just got cold again. Like, this is just great. Oh, I'm a life insurance agent as well. So do
Okay.
all of y'all have life insurance?
This year, I had came across this because last year my best friend, she ran a marathon in Japan and we went to a tea experience and they recited this phrase in Japanese to us to just really cherish that sacred moment of the tea ceremony. And so I found this book. And this year, one of the things or my resolutions was to just practice slow living and, slowing down in life, in my experiences. So I felt like this book really resonates with that, to just cherish the moments that we have. I think our society, ourselves, our expectations, we're always like on go, 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 go. Or,
Yeah.
what about the future? Or even I wish I would have did this, or this is the past. And I think this book is just a reminder of everything, every moment that we have is precious and we are to experience it, because if we don't, it will slip away and we'll never get it again.
We can't get it back. That's true. That's such a good reminder.
But I say all that to say is the part of the book, the title of the book is called The Maroon Within Us, is just him talking about rebellion within Black people, no matter where we are. And that maroon spirit is in all of us. We just have to kind of push it out, right? We have to know what it is. We have to acknowledge it and embrace it. And so just talking about being able to rebel in a land where you are being oppressed, ostracized, and, a lot of the times outnumbered. And how to deal with those things. And the book is really a collection of essays that he wrote. So, but the main part that I wanted to share was he talks about education a lot. But he talked about the type 1 question and a type 2 question. And this is something I always hold on to. And a type 1 question is the type of question where the value is put on, do you know what I know? So if I'm talking to you, I'm only validating your knowledge if you have a knowledge base that is centralized in my knowledge base. So, and he gave example of Europeans going to Africa, and they would think people were unintelligent because they didn't know the history or the political structure of Europe. When who cares? If you're in my country, you've come to visit me, but you're determining my intellect based on whether I know something about you, right? Because you learned it's important to you. It's, do you know what I know? The type 2 question is, you're being open to not only assess what this other person knows, but to be open enough to receive other information from somebody else. So
That was really nice.
Thank you. That was so good.
and this is from the book as well?
Yeah, this is from book 5.
Oh, that's from book 5. Okay. Yes.
Very nice.
Fire.
Yeah, I was just asking, was that from someone that she interviewed, or was it from herself? I guess we'll do it like we do on like your Tuesday's Q&A questions. I'm gonna ask this one. When you was talking about, I know God is omnipresent, but why would you say that being perfect was boring? Because isn't Jesus perfect?
Where were you, or when did you come to the understanding of God being just this omnipresent being that is neither male or female, regardless of what you were taught in religion?
Saying is that we speak about it like we're saying that God is omnipresent. We say that He's energy. We say that He's either male or female or male, right? But is Jesus not God in human form? Because then if He is, wouldn't that make God a male?
Extreme example that I gave you here, like when in relationships, when someone is jealous, right? Or they accuse you of speaking to their man or speaking to their woman, or that's also operating in lack, right? Because you feel like you it's a threat, like someone is taking something away from you, when all the while you can just walk away and find someone that will see your worth, so that's also operating in lack. And financially operating, there's other ways we could operate in lack with finances, and that's also in the Black community and stuff like that. And how to transmute operating in lack. One of the Love Savvy Q&As that responds to operating in lack. So I hear a lot of people operating in lack. I'm gonna read it the way I read it the way I respond in Instagram. Okay, so y'all gotta give me some emojis and stuff. All right, what's up, soulmates? I don't think that's the emoji. Okay, so we can start the listening party.
So, what is love?
Love is a roller coaster. When it's going well, it kind of feels like an everlasting summer,
Oh, it's nice. I like it.
She remind me of literally neo soul in the 1980s.
Yeah,
I like it.
yeah,
She was giving me the 2000s, neo souls.
yeah.
That we don't have anymore. We don't have that anymore. So it's good to bring it back.
Yeah.
I don't hear that music anymore like that. So that was really good.
Yeah.
I hear
So
that.
scale
That's gonna be a
scale
nice
of
album. That looks good. It's really good.
Yeah. So a scale from 1 through 10.
Scale from 1 to 10.
Mm-hmm.
I would give her album a 8. I mean, it was some stuff that I didn't, really vibe to, but yeah, there was some other stuff I was vibing. But yeah, I give it a 9. I give it a 9. So, it was good. She did a good job.
Okay. Andre, what you think? Scale from 1 to
Uh,
10.
I give it a 10 because I'm into that kind of music. Just like Julie said, it's got that 1990s, early 2000 neo soul, and it's more
Mhm.
now underground. To hear that kind of music, it's more on the underground circuit now. I mean, they still got neo soul artists putting stuff out, but it's not
Mhm.
in the mainstream like they was trying to do it back in the late 90s and early 2000s. But I
Right.
like artistic sounding neo soul music anyway. You know what I mean? So if it sounds good to me, I mean, it's a 10 all day for me. I like it.
Yeah.
The first part sounded really good and like something I'd add onto my playlist. This the last part where I'm like, it sounds good, but also like not my taste of music.
Oh, okay. Okay. So what do you give the album?
So I'd probably give it a 7, 7.5.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I think I would give it a 9. I don't think I didn't like Crime of Passion. I don't know. It wasn't really my taste. But I think the rest of it was pretty good. Like that quality, like you guys said, the 90s and stuff like that.
That sounds like it's gonna be another neo soul. So okay.
He's more hip hop.
R&B, hip hop.
No, just
Okay, let me tell you. I'm gonna go ahead and give you my 1 to 10 right now on him. This is 1980. He missed the boat. Who am I going back to? Like, oh my God, this is like PM Dawn. You know what I mean? That's what he's giving me, PM Dawn. Like he was giving me PM
Uh,
Dawn vibe.
Are you Gen Z or millennial? What's Gen Z?
I'm
She's
Gen Z.
you're Gen Z? Okay. All right. So what did you think?
I wouldn't listen to it. I'm sure there's people who listen to today's rap and go, it's trash, who would love it.
it was tickling me when you said PM Dawn. I never liked PM Dawn. There was some straight weirdos, but I would give them like it could be tweaked a little bit more, but I still give them like that late 90s
Huh?
underground coffee shop type,
Yes.
vibe. You know what I mean? It could be tweaked more. I mean, it wasn't whack whack. It wasn't whack, but it could be tweaked more. It kind of give
Yeah,
me that vibe from that era from like Common. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Yeah,
yeah.
that Common era.
Yeah.
Because
But
yeah,
Common was good though. Common was
yeah,
good.
he was good. Yeah, yeah. Common. I mean, it's a lot of people.
I don't
Common.
give him
Common is
Common.
dope.
I don't
Common
give
is
him
dope.
Common. No, we got. Mm-mm. No, we're gonna look. I mean.